time to Quizzo. I will quickly explain the rules, but first I have a couple of notices. First of all, how are you guys doing? I see King, some people are saying no audio, no sound, so let us try figure that out. If you can hear me, can you give me a thumbs up so we know that you can hear me? It feels like, oh, I do see some thumbs up. You can hear me. That's awesome. Great. Well, that's a good start because kind of need that part of it. So guys, welcome to Quizzo. A couple of notices I want to share with you guys today. We are giving away keys on questions 2 and 4 early in the game. More chances of winning them, which is awesome. Tomorrow we have not 1 but 2 shows. So I will be hosting the 7 o'clock show, and this is going to be a theme show all about Hamilton. So if you're a fan of the musical, you can walk away with some serious cash. And if you're not, well, you've got about 24 hours to figure it out. And then at 7:30, we are going to be doing a Quizzo Select show. Now, this is worth $1,000, and you only need 5 keys to enter. And also remember, guys, Sunday night, 7:30, we are doing our big Quizzo Select show, which is 15 keys to enter. And Kim, you're like, how do I get keys? Well, first of all, we're giving away a few in these games. We give away keys in pretty much every game. You can also share this app with your family, friends, and loved ones. They use your name as a referral code. That will inherit you a key. And also, we have a new subscription service, so you can buy keys. If you're like, that sounds like too much work, and I'm just made of money, then you can buy keys. We also are doing a 1-week free trial, so that might be giving you a bit of a hint there. That might be the way to go. All right, guys, we are almost ready to get started. I know you guys are anxious, ready to go. We have over 3,000 people in the room. Quickly, the rules. So it's a trivia game, 12 trivia questions. These ones are all a mismatch of themes, a lot of different things, some animal stuff, some food stuff. If you get the question right, you move on to the next one. It's pretty easy. And if you get it wrong, sadly, you are eliminated. But don't worry, you can play a key. And that will be your lifeline to get you back in the game. Guys, I feel like we are pretty much ready to go. We've got Queenie OXX wants a shout out. Aaliyah Bowie wants a shout out. Oh my god, it's Prod. Don't tell me the score of the hockey game because I'm hoping that the Preds are going to win, but I feel like when I left it was 3-1 and it wasn't looking super hopeful. Someone asked if they can marry me. Appreciate that. I've actually got a green card already, so I don't need it. Alright guys, we have some people ready to get started, so if you are ready, give me the whoop whoop sign, which is 2 high fives, a high 10. Shouting, not sure what this emoji is, but put that in the comments below. That will tell me that you guys are ready to get started. Whoop whoop, I love it. Let's do it. Question number 1. Question number 1. Which animal is said to always land on their feet? Is it a cat, a dog, or a hamster? What is it? Meow. Also, Casper, thank you after I said to not give me the score of the game. Casper's like, it's 4-1, mate. Preds are out of there. Thanks, Casper. I appreciate that. So the answer was a cat. They always land on their feet like me. There you go. That was me jumping from my little stool because I'm 5'2" and I need to be taller so that you can see me. The answer was a cat. Apparently they have a self-right reflex, which actually means that it helps them land on their feet. Good job, cats. Cats versus dogs. Cats win, I feel. Question number 2. It's all about food. It is a key question. So, Fuji apples are named for a town in Japan, China, or Hawaii. Answer Fuji. You may be thinking of Mount Fuji, which would mean you are correct, because it is indeed Japan. So apparently these apples were developed in Japan. Ironically, the Fuji apples are actually a hybrid of 2 American apples. Red and Virginia apples apparently make a Fuji apple. But yes, it is, someone's like, a mountain. There's a mountain called Mount Fuji in Japan. But yes, the answer was Japan. We have 2,226 people who are still in the game who got a key. Congratulations. And moving on to question number 3. Do you know about food again? Because a serving of Russian Bellini is often topped with what? Caviar, an onion dome, or candles? Oh, waiting for that to load. Maddie wants a shout out, and so does Nick and King Raymond. How are you guys doing? Did you get this one right? The answer was caviar. Now, I'm not trying to brag or make it sound like I do this often, but I actually ate caviar last night for the first time. Not in preparation for this show. That just magically all happened symbiotically. But I did learn something about caviar, and you may want to know this too, because it may come up in a question. Apparently, like champagne is only supposed to be called champagne if it's from Champagne, France. Caviar, I thought caviar just meant fish eggs, but apparently caviar can only really be called caviar if it's from one specific type of fish. So every other caviar that's not from that fish, which usually has to be at least 25 years old, which is a really old fish. I know that from trying to have goldfish my whole life. But yes, if not, and some people are saying, yes, it's called roe. If it's not called caviar, it is called roe. So there you go. And I had it last night, and it was not that bad. It was fine. But I'm not super rich, so probably won't be having it again. But it was all right. Let me know if you've tried caviar before and what you thought about it. All right, guys, let's move on now to question number 4. Another key question. So in 2002, who was the very first winner of American Idol? Was it Kelly Clarkson? Was it Carrie Underwood? Or Ruben Studdard? So people are giving you the wrong answer in the comments below, but hopefully I do see who is getting it right. NACG9 got it right. It is Kelly Clarkson. Carrie Underwood is at the Preds game in Nashville at the moment. She was on the TV just before, looking stunning. And I remember New Zealand's first series of American Idol was against Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken. I think it was that series. But yeah, the correct answer was Kelly Clarkson. She won the first season in 2002, and she was in a movie that apparently from Justin to Kelly, or a TV show, in 2003. All right, guys, we have 1,874 people who got that right. Let's move on to question number 5. Okay, so in the original version of Monopoly, uses street names from which city? New York City, Atlantic City, or Chicago? I'm going to do an honest poll here. If you have ever actually finished a game of Monopoly, can you do the thumbs up emoji in the comments? Because I've never finished a game. The answer was Atlantic City. So the Boardwalk Park, the Boardwalk, Park Place, the Baltic Avenue, they're all street names in Atlantic City. So all the people in the comments below who are doing thumbs up, I kind of feel like you're lying, because I feel like it's impossible to finish a game of Monopoly. But if you're not lying, then all credit to you. You have stamina, and I applaud that. All right, guys, moving on now to question number 6. We're halfway there. So a U.S. state Route 375 is also known as what? The Extraterrestrial Highway, the Twilight Zone, or Route 666? I like this name, and I didn't know this. The answer was the Extraterrestrial Highway. It is a highway that runs through Nevada, and it is near Area 51. We lost a few people on that one, maybe confusing Route 66 with Route 666, one that I don't know if we made that up or if it exists. But yes, for alien spottings, perhaps. But congratulations, over 1,000 of you got that right. Moving on now. Quick game is a good game to question number 7. Okay, which of these children's books was made into an opera by its author? Is it Where the Wild Things Are, Black Beauty, or To Kill a Mockingbird? Which one was made into an opera by its author? Well, the answer is Where the Wild Things Are. Sorry, we were singing that song, oh, Black Betty, before, so that's why I almost said Black Betty in that question. But the answer was Where the Wild Things Are. So in the 1980s, Maurice Sendak worked with a British composer to write a children's opera based on Where the Wild Things Are. Eucalyptus is saying, tough questions tonight, Kim. I know, I don't write them, I just have to say them. But is saying good luck to everyone else who's in there. Appreciate that. All right, guys, let's move on. Question number 8. So Lawrence Fishburne was a lasso-wielding cowpoke on this kids' show. Was it The Muppets Show? Was it Pee-wee's Playhouse or Sesame Street? The answer was Pee-wee's Playhouse. My favorite episode of Pee-wee's Playhouse was when he married fruit salad. Does anybody remember that? They're like, Pee-wee, you love fruit salad so much, you should marry it. And then the entire episode is this weird wedding between Pee-wee and fruit salad. I don't know. Did you guys get that episode here? You're like, Kim, you are whack. That never happened. It did happen, I assure you. A Wangatang wants a shout out, and so does Rager. And yes, and Jay Bittman says, nobody cares about Pee-wee marrying fruit salad. Fair enough. I will take that lead and move on to question number 9. Okay, so which of these physical features would you find on your hands? Tragus, nidic, or lunula? Tricky one. Tragus, nidic, or lunula? Which would you find on your hands? Well, apparently it is the little white moons at the base of your nails, and you also have them on your toenails, and they are called lunula. Congratulations to the 619 of you who got that right. Jules is saying R.I.P. Jules is out. And Seymour Head 94 is saying, what is the magic word? You're right. That is from Pee-wee's Playhouse when they go, he said it. But yes, someone's saying maybe these people are doing it from Siri. If your Siri is that quick to answer these questions, then I applaud it. All my phone does is wants me to do an update, which I refuse to do because I don't want it to go slower. All right, guys, moving on to question number 10. We were almost there. 619 people in the game. In 93, what company sold a PDA named for the inventor of binoculars? Is it Apple, Palm, or BlackBerry? This is a tricky one. But if you get this right, you deserve to win because it's tricky. But yeah, wow, 226 people knew this. So Isaac Newton invented binoculars. And the Apple Newton, which was the product, apparently was killed by Steve Jobs when he came back to Apple in 1998. There you go. I didn't know that. But apparently, if you watch the Ashton Kutcher Steve Jobs kind of film, is it film, documentary film, based off his life, that storyline is in there. So there you go. All right, guys. 2 more questions to go. We can do this. Question 11. Before he was a Scottish whiskey maker, Johnny Walker was a what? A grocer, a carpenter, or a minister? Does anyone know the answer to this one? It may shock you. Oh, Kush, I can't do a spin right now. He's like, Kim, do a spin. I can't do that right now. The answer is a grocer. Congratulations. Most of you got that right. I didn't know this, but he actually also didn't drink alcohol, despite giving his name to one of the most famous brands of whiskey in the world. If you drink whiskey, I applaud you. I tried whiskey the other day, and it tasted like pure gasoline was going down my esophagus. It was awful. But if you love it, and you can drink it, and it's smooth for you, you guys are my heroes. I love that. All right, guys, moving on now to question number 12, the final question. We have 276 people still in the game. Let's do this. Which of these latitudinal lines run through most countries? Is it the Tropic of Capricorn, Equator, or the Tropic of Cancer? I will try and say that word again. Latitudinal. Thank you. Goodness me. To say. So the answer is the Tropic of Cancer. Congratulations, we have 86 winners. The Tropic of Cancer passes through 16 countries, while the Equator runs through 11 countries, and the Tropic of Capricorn passes through 10 countries. Congratulations, 86 winners. I am so proud of you guys. Take your hats off. You are incredibly intelligent. Like people said in the comments, this was a tricky one tonight, but obviously not tricky for 86 of you who are just kind of amazing. Guys, give them an applaud. Do this in the comments below. Congratulations to all our winners. That must feel good. You guys have got some cash in your Quizzo wallets there. Hopefully you're also walking away with some keys. Remember, tomorrow night with me, 7 o'clock LA time, a show all about Hamilton. So do your research between now and then. We're giving you a little heads up. And then obviously at 7:30, we're going to be playing an exciting 5-key entry Quizzo Select, which is just general knowledge. There's no theme to that one. And that's all gearing up to our big show on Sunday with $10,000. You heard me right, $10,000. 7:30 LA time on Sunday with Andrew, another Quizzo Select. You need 15 keys to enter. Guys, it has been nothing but a pleasure. Hopefully the Preds are winning it back for me since the time that I've been here, but not sure about that. Anyway, in the meantime, guys, I am Kim Crossman. This is Quizzo. You are amazing. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.